I was 17 when I saw the Headless Man. It happened in South Memphis, in a place everyone called Voodoo Village. But what I didn't know then is that the real Voodoo Village wasn't there at all. We were just driving through, daring each other like stupid kids do. But the second we turned on that street, the lights started going out, one by one, like something was watching us and turning off the world. By the end of the cul-de-sac, our car died, our phones died. Then, on the other side, the lights began shutting off towards us, and the street went black. Suddenly, our engine roared back to life. We peeled out, only to see headlights behind us, out of nowhere, swerving, blinding, gaining. It pulled alongside us. I looked over, and the driver had no head. It cut right in front of us, made a right out of Voodoo Village, and vanished. A week later, I read the news. A man had died in a wreck on that street, his head severed on impact. I told no one, because who would believe me? 5 years later, I came back for Liam. The cul-de-sac on Mary Angelo Road looked worse. Swallowed by kudzu, the asphalt blistered with 3 black scars, where cars had burned for no reason anyone could explain. Windows shattered, roofs sagging under Spanish moss that was like a corpse under shrouds. And there, crooked in the weeds, the one-eyed van, left headlights shattered, paint peeled to rust. I stepped out. The air tasted like burnt copper and wet clay. My shoes stuck to the asphalt, not from heat, but like the road was breathing. The silence hit like a fist. No birds, no wind, not even the hum of power lines, just the thud of my pulse in my ears. Then a giggle, not Liam's, deeper, wrong. I turned toward the chain link fence. They were coming out of the houses. Their feet left no prints in the red clay, but the ground post where they walked, like something beneath them was rising to meet them. Men, women, children, barefoot, blank-faced, dressed in tattered Sunday clothes, Masonic aprons, dresses from another century. No moaning, no snarling, just walking in perfect unison, eyes fixed on me like I was the ghost. Behind them, bottle trees chimed in a wind that didn't exist. A blue light flickered near the oldest and biggest oak, the same ghost light people swore they saw on Beale Street, now reborn here in reverence or warning. At the gate, an old woman stood, baseball bat resting on her shoulder. She didn't speak. She didn't need to. The village spoke for her. I backed towards my car, and it wouldn't start. The figures closed in, silent, relentless, their feet making no sound on the scorched earth. One held a child's sneaker, Liam's. The sneaker was warm and damp, like it had just been worn. From the one-eyed van, the engine roared to life. Headlights flared, one bright, one dead. And in the driver's seat rose the Headless Man. Preacher's collar stained, rust brown, hands gripping the wheel like he'd been waiting. I ran, but the cul-de-sac stretched. The trees leaned in, and the last thing I saw before the red clay swallowed the light was Liam stepping out of the crowd, his face smooth, empty, finally at peace. They never found my body, but my recorder turned up at the mouth of Mary Angelo Road, filled with 37 minutes of static, and one whisper, the village remembers. Here's what they won't tell you. Voodoo Village was never real. It was invented. In 1961, a Memphis newspaper printed the address of St. Paul's Spiritual Holy Temple, a 2-acre sanctuary built by Wash Doc Harris, a black Native American healer, a Mason, and a minister who began curing fevers with roots at the age of 7. They arrested him 3 times, once for unlicensed healing, once for disturbing the peace, he was praying at dawn, once for public nuisance, after neighbors complained about his bottle trees. But here's what the police logs won't say. He vanished from his cell the night before the trial. No broken locks, no footprints, just an open door and a circle of red clay on the floor. After that, they stopped trying to jail him. Instead, they called him the devil, said his hands glowed in the dark, said that his prayers made streetlights burst, was the story they told to justify erasure. And if you hear the one-eyed van start on a still October night, don't run. Listen, it's not chasing you, it's remembering. Because the village doesn't take the living, it takes the liars and turns them into truth. Now, when the van starts on October nights, it's not chasing anyone. It's circling the cul-de-sac, waiting for the next liar to step out of their car.